Welcome, sports fan. Thank you for... joining us. It's the NBA on 2K. Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. Wood, a screen on Bridges. Outside Irving. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Here's Dinwiddie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Doncic passes to McGee. Irving against Dinwiddie. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. From deep, Johnson. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic on the wing. Off target from outside. Dinwiddie against Irving. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. From deep. That one no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range. The Mavericks pull it in. Now Doncic. Now here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Here's Johnson. Doncic pulls down the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Wood passes to Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 5 points.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man and drops a dime.
For 3, Bridges. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
You got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Bridges. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Claxton. And here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Oh, McGee with the block. Doncic right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
He buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Doncic outside. Outside for Irving. Back to Doncic. And it's Irving off the drive, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Doncic passes to Wood. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
With nice touch around the basket, Wood, look, he can do a lot of damage down low.
Pass to Bridges. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. That one is off. Ooh, good D by Irving. The Mavericks leading. And here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Outside Irving. 4-3. The Mavericks rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Doncic into the lane, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Mavericks? On the court for Dallas here in the second. Tim Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the 3. Hardaway, the pass to Wood. Left side Irving. Back to Wood. 5 on the clock. Hardaway against Curry. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Powell with a steal. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Puts it up off the inbound. And it's Simmons missing. So it's the Mavericks now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The drive by Powell. The crossover. Here's Wood. Outside for Green. Hardaway against Curry. Clock at 6. Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
An excellent rebounder in college. Despite being kind of a skinny kid, Wood is doing the same thing at this level.
Harris on the wing. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Irving. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Hardaway, the pass to Green. And stolen by Simmons. Harris, right side. It's stolen by Green. Wood, outside. On the wing, Irving. Simmons defending. Irving against Simmons. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Bullock, he's checked in for Green. Ntilikina comes in for Irving. And Doncic has subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Doncic, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And Dallas with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. To the paint, the shot. McGee finds Doncic. Here's Ntilikina. Wood outside. Hits the trifecta. Wood's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's money from back there. Wood taking what's given.
Timeout called, the Nets. And it's Vince Sanity himself, Vince Carter, in the building tonight.
And talk about a spectacular career. Really helped launch basketball in Toronto and the entire country of Canada. And of course, elevated the Nets as well in his 5 years with this team.
Johnson inside, guarded by Doncic. Johnson with a bucket.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Now here's Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Wood outside. Pass to Doncic. Inside. Here's McGee. Back to Doncic. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Just 2 to shoot. McGee in the post. Working on Claxton. Out to the right wing. Pass to McGee. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Here's McGee. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by
17.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
We've got Nicholas Claxton. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
With how crazy his handles are, Irving, man, this man gets to the line a lot. In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's got 8.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Bullock. And here is McGee. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to McGee. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my tops.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the 3. Nets keep it alive.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Bridges against Doncic. Now Wood. Kicks it to Doncic. And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Clock at 6. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
A good look from Johnson. That one a little long.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Doncic left side. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Okay, let me tell you the story of the night. It's been Christian Wood, and that's not surprising. A modern big man who can score all over the floor.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And the Nets miss again. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Doncic outside. It's tipped. Powell passes to Wood. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Doncic has got 13.
Yeah, just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Wood finds Irving. Now here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
First team foul.
Powell with a steal. Back to Bullock. Pass to Irving. Here's Wood. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wood. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He's perfect from the line this time.
Can you believe that Christian Wood went undrafted? Here's a guy that has the size, the shooting, the defense, everything NBA teams want.
Bridges against Irving. Here's Finney Smith. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 10.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Doncic passes to McGee. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Johnson from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Luka Doncic, Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Irving in at the 2-guard spot.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
The kick out to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Johnson. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Johnson. Takes the 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
Outside Johnson. Second chance shot, and he lays it in.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Brooklyn, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Bridges with it, and it's McGee picking him up. Dinwiddie outside. And there's the screen. On the wing, Finney Smith. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Dinwiddie's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Irving, the pass to Wood. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And Dallas calls time here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
And Allie, thank you for that. The Mavericks leading. Left side, Irving. It's Bullock on the wing. Wood outside. To win the drought. Kept alive. Pass to Bullock. Outside Irving. And there's the drive. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
On the drive, Irving is so crafty. He's got so many different tricks. Left hand, right hand, fillet, floater. You pick it, he's got it.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Doncic on the drive. Wood finds Irving. Back to Wood. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Christian Wood.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Brooklyn with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Pass to Doncic. Outside Irving. There's the triple. The rebound by the Nets.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Back to Claxton. From deep, Johnson. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And one of the game's best closers. Kyrie welcomes the challenge and loves the spotlight.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They trail by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
So the Nets making a switch here. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Finney-Smith. From the arc. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. They played the villains. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
tap tonight. It's the Golden State Warriors going up against the... Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. Johnson finds Bridges. From the arc, Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Curry passes to Looney. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now.
Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nets on defense. It's a three-point game. Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Green with a screen on Dinwiddie. Curry kicks to Green. That one's not going to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges against Thompson, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Outside Curry. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Fader on the way, and that one is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Lets it go with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's good from long range.
There's another part of Klay Thompson's game he's showing off. Good handle there, and he sticks with it.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They lead by 4. Connects from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To the right side. Back to Bridges. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Dinwiddie with the steal. It's stolen by Curry.
Spencer Dinwiddie. Second personal foul. Team seconds.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Looney missed inside.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship team, Kevon Looney.
Totally understands his role, and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Bridges inside. It's up against Thompson. Bridges finds Johnson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wiggins against Johnson. Wiggins passes to Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Nets trail by 11. Dinwiddie outside. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Right side Curry. Fade away. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Johnson.
And these are the nights where Wiggins can look like an all-star defensive player. Good tools on that end.
It's been all. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the Nets 5. Poole up top. Dinwiddie covering. A fadeaway, and it's Jordan Poole with the 3. Poole's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Warriors leading by 16. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
In that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open. You better shoot that.
Green finds Poole. Green with a screen on Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Curry on the wing. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
To the inside. And it's Udiplomat with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Curry looking around. Clock at 6. On the wing, Harris. And no good that time. Great tee that time from Green. There's the pass to Watanabe. And a miss there on the triple.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think Teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Pass to Watanabe. Misses the three. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Down low and stolen by Simmons. He gets it in there. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition? So good at getting steals.
Fades. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Nets trail by 11. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Poole with no one around. Off target with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Passes it to Looney. Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Bridges. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Brooklyn shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Looney. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. On the team.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. Thank you, David. And
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Thompson left side. From deep. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
Here's Claxton. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Stephen Curry again Curry's got 29.
And this is a special player and might be a special night for Curry.
Bridges against Thompson. Here's Claxton. He's got 10. Lays it up off the glass. Claxton's got 12 points in the game.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Nets trail by 13. Well, you talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Green, no luck.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Stolen. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. And the Warriors miss again. Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Johnson, a wide open look. Here's Claxton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Warriors leading by 11. And a deep three from Curry. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton, covered by Wiggins. Claxton no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Curry. Claxton knocks it away. They retain possession. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Out to the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. A crossover. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Finney-Smith.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
O'Neal a screen on Payton. Harris dishes to O'Neal. There's the triple. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Harris.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the three ball.
Green finds Kuminga. The pass to Poole. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. No good on the shot. Simmons passes to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Harris outside. Outside for Simmons. Here's Watanabe. That three off the mark. Poole with it to the paint. Here's Kuminga. Plays it up and banks it in.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Nets trail by 13. Seth Curry is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Watanabe in at the three spot. So that's the Nets 5.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the foul called on Watanabe. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Peyton. Iguodala outside. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Iguodala getting a bit fancy out there with the ball, toying with the defense.
And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Harris outside. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Warriors leading by 16. Thompson way outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, from way downtown, Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Curry against Curry. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Screen by O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
So for the Nets, about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. It's Curry outside. Warriors the rebound. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Green taking his time here. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. He takes it in, shoots over Dinwiddie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Steph's so good taking it to the hole there, especially in how he gets the defense to foul him on the shot attempt.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
To the middle, picked away. Dinwiddie against Curry. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Claxton. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Dinwiddie left side. Here's Finney-Smith. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Outside, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side,
one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Now, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the triple. And here are the Nets. Here's Finney-Smith, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Bridges. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
guards, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Doncic. Looney finds Thompson. And here is Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Doncic.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Irving with it. That one doesn't drop. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Curry drives in, and the layup is good off the glass. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Green for 3, and it's blocked by Wood.
Well, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. Looney passes to Wiggins. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot's good.
Hey, that mid-range area, in-between area, we call it, inside the three-point line and not at the rim, Wiggins knows he can get this shot anytime he wants.
Now here's Doncic. Shoots over Thompson. McGee's shot is off.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Down low and stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Curry with it. Irving picks him up. Wiggins against Irving. It's stolen. It's Bullock on the wing. No good on the triple.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
On the wing, Curry. Back to Thompson. 3-pointer. Wood grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to McGee. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Wiggins. Thompson passes to Curry. And it's blocked by Wood. They recover it, and that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. .105 left in the first quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out, Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Looney.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Thompson. To the inside, Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 5.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
And Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And he drives in. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And it's Doncic missing. Wiggins, left side. Tie game, and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. We've got more in store for... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the floor for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga's out there with Andre Iguodala. Then it's Jermichael Green. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Poole in at the 1 spot. The shot by Iguodala, no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Doncic against Poole. It's stolen by Green. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. And it's good for 2. Irving's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Outside for Green. Kuminga with it. Picked up by Powell. Green, the pass to Payton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
Hardaway's checked in for Luka Doncic. The Mavs the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Count that bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Back to Hardaway. Wood high post. And he banks in the layup. Wood's got 9 points.
Wood taking good advantage of his size and his height, getting him a look at the hoop right there.
Green, the pass to Kuminga. Poole with the ball. Here's Green. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Irving, the pass to Wood. Goes up again. Outside for Irving. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Kleba comes in for Wood. Holiday's checked in for Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Hardaway. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Pass to Irving. Here's Ntilikina. Now here's Irving. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
A different look for Dallas. Christian Wood is checked in for Kleba. Bullock comes in for Holiday. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ntilikina.
Yeah, man, was it nice. You know where Wiggins' explosiveness comes from, though, right? His parents, a world-class sprinter and an NBA player. Now that is platinum-level DNA.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Crosses over. Got a hand on it. 56 seconds left in the first half of this game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And for Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
Irving, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
They get the rebound. Outside for Green. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
And both free throws good for Green. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Irving. The Warriors leading. Now Curry, he hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
From deep, here's Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. One second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Mavericks, 28. The Warriors, 36.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Christian Wood with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
We've got Christian Wood, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Reggie Bullock, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Irving missing. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence. Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Poole. good on the shot. And the Warriors lead by 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Back to Payton, fires for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Bullock, takes a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Poole, the pass to Iguodala. Oh, McGee with the block. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Irving, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Poole, the pass to Kuminga, over Wood. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. This for the tie! Dallas, no good that time either. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. To the paint. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Irving, the pass to McGee. It's Bullock on the wing. Doncic outside. Back to Bullock. 5 to shoot. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Irving against Thompson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
It's stolen by Looney. Thompson outside. And stolen by Wood. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. On the wing, Thompson. A minute 37 left in the 3rd quarter. Off target at the rim. With the drive, Hardy. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Hardaway up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Looney. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And the Mavericks with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Kleba comes in for Christian Wood. And Green is subbed in for Bullock. Pass to Kleba. Left side, Hardaway. Over Curry. And too long on the shot.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Green in the post. Looney passes to Green. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Green's got 9 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
Jr. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Irving. And another shot. Here's Wood. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Outside Curry. He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Warriors leading. So on the floor for Golden State. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Doncic is checked in for Hardaway.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Here's Curry. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Green. Well, the Warriors shooting a nice 50% for the game. Out to Thompson. Gets a good look. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 10. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Doncic outside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. McGee passes to Doncic. Wood against Wiggins. And stolen by Green. Thompson right side. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
And the shot goes down.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Shoots over Curry. And it's Irving missing. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Curry. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Irving, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Pass to Looney. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Doncic passes to McGee. Outside Irving. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Another 3 for Dallas.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Curry's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Doncic. Deflected. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Irving. Wiggins for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Curry gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Irving for 3. No good on the shot. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Warriors.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Wood misses. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-5 run. Wiggins for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3 from Wood. On the wing, Irving. On the wing, Irving. Fires the 3. The putback. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Wood against Wiggins. On the wing, Curry. Green, a screen. And he can't get that one. And so Golden State takes this one. And by it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one.
Here we go.
And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
So the next starting five. Johnson is out there with Simmons. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Now, here is Irving. Now, Doncic. Clock at 6. Moves back up. The kick out to Irving. Wood passes to Irving. Shoots over Bridges, and it's Irving missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Bridges. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now, here is Irving. Wood. Simmons with the defensive effort. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. On the wing, Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 7.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Wood.
The number of ways Kyrie Irving can finish on the interior is something to behold. Left, right, over defenders, doesn't matter.
Here's Wood. Doncic outside. And it's Bullock in the corner. Wood kicks to Irving. Wood passes to Doncic. Shoots over Bridges. Doncic, no good. The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Doncic dishes to Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Johnson inside. He's guarded by Bullock. Johnson kicks to Simmons. Kicks it out to Johnson. Wide open look. Misses off the left iron.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Nets leading by 7. Johnson in the corner. Irving against Bridges. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doncic kicks to McGee. Back to Doncic. McGee, the pass to Doncic. Back to McGee. The kick out to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Wood comes with the double team. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It's tipped. Stolen by Bullock. They get a hand on it. Inside. Pass to McGee. He kicks it to Irving. Here's Wood. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the timer.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So for Brooklyn now, Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Simmons. Watanabe's checked in for Johnson. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bridges. The shot's good from McGee.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now. Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden, but obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Nets making a switch here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Simmons comes in for O'Neal. Johnson, he's checked in for Watanabe. And it's Bridges in for Harris. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Irving. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Irving. Bridges against Irving. Bridges up top. 11 points in the game. Dinwiddie wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Doncic.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
McGee dishes to Irving. McGee is screen on Dinwiddie. It's good. Irving's got 6.
I think we all understand how dangerous Kyrie Irving is in the mid-range game. Delivers one there.
And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
The drive by Simmons.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Wood finds Doncic. With the drive, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Doncic. Shots good by Simmons. He has 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The kick out to Irving. Fires the 3. They get it again. McGee the pass to Bullock. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Kyrie Irving is a 3-level scorer. The three-point shot is definitely in his arsenal.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Mavericks trail by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. McGee is screen on Dinwiddie. Irving for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the inbound, Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 15.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Back to Doncic. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Christian Wood. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving drives in. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Dinwiddie up and in on the layup. 10 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wood sets a screen. And the dunk by Doncic.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Bridges shot, good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Shoots over Bullock, and the shot falls short this time. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Trailing by 4. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Dallas calls timeout. Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. For the lead, it's hauled in by Claxton.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
For Brooklyn, they had gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Nets leading by 3. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Dinwiddie's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Irving kicks to Wood. Irving passes to Wood. Doncic right side. Shoots. McGee dishes to Doncic. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Claxton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Nets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Mavericks trailed by 6. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And here's Bullock. Irving passes to McGee, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he's good on the 2nd. Nets leading by 5. Bridges outside. Claxton the pass to Simmons. Bucket is good. He's got 8.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent. Guys, if Ben Simmons can start to make these free throws, I think it opens up a world of opportunity. You don't have to duck the basketball late in the game, and you make a 15-foot jump shot. Now you're a real threat.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Luka Doncic. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson against Wood. Pass to Bullock. Irving with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wood. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Wood's got 6.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. He feeds it to Bridges. To the wing on the left. Dinwiddie against Doncic. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Tries again. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Nets. Here is McGee. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the court for the Nets getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Cameron Johnson. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Irving with the ball. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Wood kicks to McGee. Outside Irving. There's the 3. No good. Shot missing. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And that'll be 2 for... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one misses.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Here's Simmons. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Here's Dinwiddie, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
Dinwiddie outside. The tray. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic. And the second free throw, good. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Right wing. Wood passes to Doncic. Puts up a three. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from him.
And Simmons slams it in.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 21. Doncic kicks to Wood. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And here's Wood outside. And Simmons with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Irving, good.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Simmons slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Wood, that's a two-pointer. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Nets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Johnson inside. He's covered by Irving, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Bridges shot, good. There's 25 seconds left in the game. From downtown, rebounded by the Nets. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Cameron Johnson out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Curry finds Thompson. Looney, a screen on Bridges. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Bridges outside. Let's go with a 3, and he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
The 3 from Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Bridges outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Johnson with a double team. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Simmons against Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Stephen Curry.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
I'm thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons. Such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Curry's shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Simmons. No luck on that one. Nice D from Thompson. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Curry. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Looney grabs a miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And the basket by Curry.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Dinwiddie on the attack. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And to the surprise of absolutely no one, Steph Curry set the record for most threes made in NBA history during the 21-22 season.
And Stephen set that record against the Knicks, Richard.
Yeah, with Ray Allen in attendance to watch as he passed him on the list. You can tell it meant a lot to Steph. Maybe the greatest shooter, not maybe, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Looney grabs a miss.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And stolen by Bridges. Over to the wing. Johnson inside, hounded by Wiggins. Claxton can't get it to go. The Warriors trailing. The 3 is up. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 9.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Simmons has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Green, a screen. Here's Thompson. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson passes to Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
That one falls. He's got 11.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Ben Simmons getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Cameron Johnson. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Green against Harris. Pass to Finney-Smith. With the teardrop. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Poole left side. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Poole's got his first basket of the night.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out. And it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Poole. It's tipped. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Drains the triple. And the Nets lead by 6.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Knocks down the long J.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The 3 is up. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Curry goes in, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Poole. The rebound by the Nets. Left side Curry. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Watanabe. This one for 3. That shot off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Poole with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Iguodala finds Poole. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Curry. Screen by O'Neal. Outside Curry. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Poole. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Outside Curry takes a 3, and the net's another 3.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Watanabe. Iguodala defending. That shot is good by O'Neal.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Payton finds Iguodala. The 3-ball. Rebound Brooklyn. Harris outside. Outside Curry. Pass to Watanabe. With the crossover, tipped. Outside Payton. Poole for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
19, Nets 32.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Basketball.
The Warriors shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Outside Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
And both free throws good for Simmons. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Dinwiddie goes in. Chalk up 2 there. Dinwiddie's got his second basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Simmons with a screen on Curry. Back to Simmons. Pass to Claxton. For 3, Bridges. Can't get it to drop. And Golden State will come the other way. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over in the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous. Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Right side Simmons. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Dinwiddie. Inside. Thompson with a steal. On the wing, Green. Simmons defending. Outside Curry. Thompson finds Curry. Down low. Here's Looney. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Top of the key. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Curry. Got a hand on it. Simmons with it. 15 points in the game. Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Curry finds some space. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Curry's got 16 points now.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Johnson against Wiggins. Pass to Claxton. Looney with some nice D. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Curry. Out to Thompson. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 8 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Yeah, the way that Simmons handles the ball at almost 7 feet, it's pretty much impossible to defend.
He does not get the second one. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, a sizable lead of 14 at the break.
Give it up for your Warriors youth team.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Nets shooting the rock well at 46%. So on the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges is out there with Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So it's Brooklyn now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And he makes it on the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Curry. Outside for Green. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Outside Simmons. Back to Bridges. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the Nets lead by 18. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. The three from Thompson. Wiggins from long range. Drills it from deep. Wiggins got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks. Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And the basket by Curry. The Nets have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. From deep three-point range, Bridges misses. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 20.
The quickness of Curry makes quick defensive reads, knowing precisely when to knife inside.
Here's Dinwiddie. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Curry. And here's Thompson for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And this has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Brooklyn calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Out to Bridges. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Hits the three-pointer. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Kuminga against Simmons. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
The 3 from Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ben Simmons.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Bridges. Dinwiddie against Curry.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First personal foul.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Curry gets the bucket.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Simmons against Kuminga. And he converts the layup. And the Nets lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
So we see the Nets taking the W here to walk into enemy territory and deliver.
you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. Now the Mavericks with it. Doncic left side. Pass to Bullock. In the corner, Irving with it. Wood a screen on Thompson. Irving with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot.
Consistent three-point shooter, a clutch three-point shooter. Kyrie has to be guarded out there at all times.
Stolen by Bullock. Right side Irving. And there's the pass to McGee. Doncic feeling it out. Top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving kicks to Wood. A new 14 for the Mavericks. A 3-ball. McGee dishes to Irving. The 3 for Doncic. Warriors with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson outside from deep. On the wing, Wiggins. Fires from deep. The shot comes out, and the Mavericks going the other way now.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
They double team Curry. And Thompson kicks to Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Green with a screen on McGee. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Mavericks leading by 7. Irving for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Stolen by McGee. Outside Irving. Dallas moving it around. Wood with the screen for Doncic. McGee the pass to Wood. Irving against Curry. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Brent, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Oh, for sure. Since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends, runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it.
Warriors trail by 9. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving, and it's sent back by Irving.
What hustle from Kyrie on defense, outworking the shooter and getting the block.
Passes to Bullock. On the wing, Doncic. Lets the three fly. Warriors with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry attacking. Basket counts.
We don't talk much about Curry's athleticism. Some of that has to do with his conditioning, but he's gotten stronger. He's more creative with that dribble, and he's got that burst.
Stolen by Thompson. Looney kicks to Curry. Stolen by Bullock. Outside Irving. And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Gary Payton II. Jermichael Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And there's Iguodala. And it's Poole in at the point guard. Here's Wood. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Kept alive. The second effort over to the left wing. The second chance effort. And it's Bullock missing. Warriors trail by 9. To the middle. Kuminga the pass to Iguodala. Back to Green. Pass to Poole. Plenty of space. And it's good off the back rim and in. Poole's got his first basket of the night.
And Poole's shot sometimes, man, that thing just looks so pure.
Doncic.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
Blocking foul called on Green Irving. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Poole. Back to Payton and stolen by Irving.
And you want to use the whole court, but you got to be careful with the long passes. Those are easier to pick off. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Poole finds Iguodala. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Irving dishes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Poole with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Green.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Down low, here's Wood, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
Warriors trail by 15. To the inside. And the basket by Payton.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Irving. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Kyrie exceptional at taking the hit and then somehow creating a release angle towards the rim.
1:51 left in the second quarter. Poole against Doncic. Green with a screen on Doncic. Here's Poole, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And McGee kicks to Doncic. Back to McGee over Green. Goes back up. Here's Doncic. Poole with the steal.
Mavericks foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor. D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Payton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Kuminga. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Mavericks leading by 11. Now, here is Irving. He has 6. With 2 seconds left. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
And so Irving nails both of them. Curry way outside, and the last second attempt is all right. David, thank you.
Your Warriors 15, the Mavericks 28.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. JaVale McGee is out there with Wood. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Bullock in at the 3. And finished off by Wood.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Wood. Oh, the jam by Wood.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Green against Wood. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It's Curry outside, And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's a wonderful use of the pump fake. Who is it that's not going to respect Steph Curry faking you out on a shot attempt?
And he nails the third. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 11 points.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Out left to the wing. Wood kicks to McGee. Irving surveying the floor. Back to McGee. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. Irving can't hit. Warriors trail by 14. The Warriors shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a 3, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy's also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Here's Doncic, and the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
To the paint, it's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Curry kicks to Green. Doncic against Curry. Unloads. And the Warriors miss again. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that can improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business? You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Doncic finds McGee. And he gets it back. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 9. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 13.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Come get it, come get it.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Curry shot is off. Mavericks leading by 9. Right side Irving. There's the pass to Bullock. Wiggins against Doncic. Inside. Wood can't hit. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Looney. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And Wiggins is a capable passer. Someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Over in the corner, Wood. Outside Irving. High post shot. And he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
McGee sets the pick for Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Dallas.
And watch how this kind of scoring output for Kyrie Irving impacts the rest of his teammates. Everyone else starts to feel hot.
What a performance. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the Warriors 5. And it's Bullock missing. Warriors trail by 10. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And Green gets it to go.
Tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
On the wing, Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Launches a 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Murray finds Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Irving to the middle. It's stolen by Green. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Thompson outside. They set the pick from the arc. Good on the triple. Thompson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. On its way from Curry for 2. Looney, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. Feeds to McGee. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he's able to get it back. Irving passes to Wood. Second chance shot. McGee trying to break free. That shot off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Irving. McGee trying to break free. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half. Curry passes to Looney. Outside for Curry. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th. McGee with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. McGee, the pass to Irving. McGee sets the pick for Irving. Back to McGee. Tipped away. Curry with the steal. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Thompson passes to Looney. And the turnover again by Golden State. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Irving. Down low. It's stolen by Green.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Moving against Curry. Up top, Doncic. Hardaway finds Irving. Dallas again missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
JaMychal Green is checked in for Kevon Looney. Irving against Curry. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Thompson for three. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Takes the three. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Doncic against Thompson. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka. And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Can't get it to fall. So a close game sees Dallas taking this lead. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...